hope not.
Why?
Niko na nini nje.
Guys.
Umse umoja wa mwaka. Ana shida.
Mtena position tunapitia.
Ana shida anapitia.
Hizi
ni shida gani? Hizi ni shida.
Oh my gosh.
Hivi ndio inaanza.
Hakuna cha subliminal hapa, sio kwa particular. What you wish you are is what we are. Kila mara kushock the culture, jadish how deep you are, how sick you are.
Talk to the streets, Irabuka. Talk to the streets.
Yo!
Talk to the streets.
Yo!
The streets wanashangaa, is this really happening?
Mazejo!
Wanauliza.
Mazejo!
Wanashangaa.
So technically, if you are in the streets, the streets were kind so to carry home.
But see, the streets waliwaulizia. Many the streets waliwaulizia. Nilipatana na some beautiful humans wakamwambia beautiful things that they've missed your faces on screen.
Endo aliambiwa. I was just there standing awkwardly.
Sorry.
Yes, like
Yes,
like,
as you've heard.
I am also here.
I know you've missed me.
Una charisma.
Raise naga. Or as the kids today call it raise.
Una raise.
It's not raise.
Do you know that? Maybe public consciousness na zeitgeist.
Najua raise, oh my goodness. I hate the fact that I know that.
Kuna raise.
I don't think so.
You know, in my time raise ilikuwa raise la. So okay,
Hata mimi nisikia raise. I was like, why are children claiming to have Rizlas? Why are children?
What is happening?
Hey, like mbona watoto wanabeba makaratasi ya kuchoma vitu? This is not right. You know, only come to find.
Riz. Yeah, mnatolewa form na trio mio. The youth they were active. Magwede.
Yo, karibuni sana to Sana kwa Sana reviews and reactions.
What up?
It's been an age and we are back, baby.
It's time.
We are back like back baby ribs, baby. Baby back ribs, baby.
Mimi si kama Irabuka. Mimi si continue Irabuka. Nitakwenda kama ulivyokuwa hivi review. Wewe endelea.
Okay, baby back reviews.
I want to see kama ulivyo. Are you there? Alikuwa.
Oh, you are there? Okay.
Gania.
He doesn't even remember.
Ende wewe bonge na watu.
Oh yeah. Yaliyopita si ndwele tugange yajayo. Today, we shall be reviewing The Motions by Charisma.
I'm a liar, she's a liar.
Mtaanza hii review.
Acha kwenda to take us into it.
Ujawapa formula.
Kwani I'm just saying formula.
Hizi 2 years.
Mazejo, ni vile amesema he's a liar. Siku mezi zote ni malaya. Oh my goodness. That bar, we need to talk about that bar. Anyway, so the review.
Una reason.
Yo guys, so the format of the review is we'll be looking at the motions in 3 different aspects: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly.
I'm gonna take us into it.
The band happens, becomes huge for them with number 1 featuring Suzia. Then a few years after, did some other songs as well. Then a few years after, waka disband as a group. Wakaanza kupursue solo career yake. Performances hapa na pale. Then in 2020, March of 2020, aka release debut EP yake with Love Charisma. Then in June of 2022, Beneath the Surface, ndio nilikuwa naangalia hapa kuna kama Irabuka alikuwa kwa hiyo video na alikuwa
check it out hapo
an EP. And then now here we are na debut yake Motions kutoka August of 2024. Production by So Fresh, mixing na mastering by Trevor Magak.
Take us in.
Mazuri.
Roger that.
Roger that.
You sing very well.
Tupe maono.
We were when tulikuwa tunaongea about, you know, getting back to this torture of you know, overnight review sessions. We had and tulikuwa na angalia like what projects to start with.
For context, it is 4:47 a.m.
Yes.
Sunday morning.
Yes, Sunday
Speaking
morning.
of later today, Charisma will be on stage.
Oh yeah, he'll be on stage if
Blankets.
Yeah.
That's when we are recording.
We
this.
won't.
We are aligning.
We won't be there because we have.
We'll be there in spirit, right? We'll be there.
No, we won't be there.
Proceed with your point, though. Unasema kitu kuhusu.
Yeah, when we were having this conversation, it was. I think it was after he had done his shows. No.
Launch the
Yeah,
album.
launch the album. It was after.
I think so.
As the sold out show. He had just done the sold out show, and of course, it was huge turnout, huge success. Which of course, as he has mentioned, he's going to be performing at Blanket and Wine, which it's going to be by the time you guys watch this. But he is also performing at Soulfest to wrap up what has been, I think, his biggest year as a solo artist.
Yes, you could. Because Nini ili carry into this year in a normal. Yes. And then I dropped the album. Then I a sold out show.
So it was one of the talk of the town right now. So I'm very interested kusikiza the Emotions as a debut album. I did like some of the songs production wise and also his vocal performance, but then as you know, it's Charisma, so he does know his way around a mic. Yeah. So some of the
Yuko na Kosh. Yuko na Kosh. Mike Kosh. Unakumbuka? Kwa Makali man.
Yeah. Pole man, we are one track mind.
Pole.
Makali man. But a standout for me was songs like Trust Issues. I like Let You Know the start of the song. I think it was very good, especially with the vocals, you know, kind of how big
how grand
it was with the vocals. Of course, Inanoma was a huge hit. I think last year carrying on to this year. Of course, it had to be in the album. Also liked Away, Omale, just those small nuances that he put, and also Honor, which was the last song of the album. Yeah, so some of the things that I did like and I did enjoy. Also, 30 minutes, not 32 minutes. So another just short album, which we do appreciate.
For the good, vile umesema vocal performance ya Charisma, it was pleasing to the ear. The writing ilipenda vile like writing ilikuwa na
graphic special effects Adobe.
So like nashika kwa
graph Terence word mathematics
like the teaser ya like ya liar mnasema ni liar sisi wote ni malaya like so like napenda the teaser of that line inakam kwa Tonight.
Yeah, and Capri, whatever.
Ana hivyo. Napenda like writing yake.
Speaking of that, nili appreciate pia venye alisema kwa honor the closing akisema niliwapea sina noma and then it was just there.
So like akona the wherewithal clearly akiandika kitu ilikuwa na connections, haikuwa it doesn't feel like kama a compilation of songs, like in I feel at least it has some thought behind it. Really appreciate pia the quote unquote rap sing, the rap actually is not the rapping inafanya kwa form
na form na sherehe.
Away was a standout for me pia. Like mimi away.
Maybe the chorus was on point. The chorus was on point.
Even what you are and can cost
yes,
to do.
Chorus was on point.
Yeah, so like how they really did a really good job on the featuring. Trust issues.
Even kumetoka earlier.
Let you know pia ina set a tone into like to get into the emotions of like love and like vile ana feel sana, as much as like sherehe pia obviously wanataja madem, but like love is heavily themed.
See, yani kiongozi
sema introvert wanamchukia
manze yako sherehe kila mimi niko sherehe
kujiongea.
So for me with the concept tying to what umesema, unaweza ona hiyo concept ya the ebb and the flow as far as content kuko na hizo emotions, unaweza kuko na hiyo intention na ili align na intention yake as far as the songs kwa the album. And speaking of the songs in the album, a point to note versatility yake. Ali showcases versatility because you know how it starts with the ballad with the key, just the piano,
songs like
it's a grand pop sort of song. Then gonna sherehe, gonna form such songs, gonna honor Mutoria produced track,
so which is more upbeat.
So kuna
trust issues, another ballad as well.
Slow, so kuna afro beats uko ndani, so the showcase versatility yake na there's something about that kind of versatility as far as that sort of guaranteeing your success in the Kenyan market. You're able to
play around with different sonics.
So then
something will strike a note.
And speaking of production, I appreciated the smooth trust issues, the guitars kwa wivu, the guitars pia kwa sherehe, that was something that really note. Na pia kwa tonight kulikuwa this oriental sounding keys that really appreciate na usually build such a beautiful melody. Kulikuwa the emotive acoustic guitars kwa trust issues really bring out you feel, bring out the feeling. And really appreciate that your beat ya honor ilipewa chance ya kupumua and watu pia wasikie to the production
from the main man Mutoria
all the way till the close.
You can usher us into the bad as well.
And Tanzania a quote kwa caption yake akishare the album alisema ongelea the complicated emotions, feelings and actions of a young man trying to find his way. And the artwork, of course, it got jumbled, but in a read, this album is about a journey through youth.
I just repeated.
In peppered all over. However, my concern is that it doesn't add up. Na see, yes, kuna ukiangalia the different songs kama like then uende kwa Laya, uende kwa Wivu, kuna hizo different emotions, different experiences in love, but just based on the complicated emotions, feelings and actions of a young man trying to find his way. Na hisi kuna more that tungepata as far as exploring that
that.
idea of what these emotions are outside of romance.
Yeah.
That as far as romance.
I'd go as far as to say that description I felt came after the song.
after kazi
After
ishafanywa and which leads me to what nilikuwa niseme ni a sentiment that nilisema kwa beneath the surface ni that just as a title because hiyo pia ilikuwa romance ilikuwa mapenzi yes ilikuwa mapenzi all through na nilikuwa nasema based on that and based on this nahisi kuna more that anaweza explore as far as kama ni hizi complicated emotions and someone trying to find njia yake just outside of ngoma za mapenzi kwa na entire album then the previous EP was the same, so that's what nilikuwa nahisi especially this album is about a journey through my youth. Unajua kuna youth iko na
there's so many aspects.
Hiyo ni kile walikuwa nasema ni a journey through youth yake through his 20s na feel kuna vitu mob
Yeah,
Well, niongelea finances pia.
Huko na share finances.
So issue like navigating. Like just some like the different things are going here.
Sijali, sisi wote ni watoto wa Mungu rafiki. Kama Karisma amefaulu, wewe pia unaweza dance na wewe pia
utarushiwa simulia.
utapewa maziwa pia. Ni nyonge pia Wali na tilauka, wali na
is coming.
Speaking of Sidiria, Jegi azifanye nini? Jegi azifanya. Kuna buds.
Maybe that's the journey.
To the top. The journey to the toplessness. Iruka tupe buds zako.
Atia ndo zimalizo.
Why you talking?
Rozo kuna buds.
Oh, very many. Very many. Contrary to your opinion, I did not like the rapping. I did not like the rapping. Kwa hiyo unapata sema siji godha alafu na mimi nakushwana godha, I was like
Kupenda wordplay.
it's not.
Azo mimi hapo na feel kama unakuwa chauvinistic against madem. Kwa hiyo demo moja. Unajua mimi lazima rap.
Exactly.
Mimi lazima rap demo.
Anasema anaishi moja but
amemoja. Si inawezekana.
No, it's like ukisema unaishi moja, there's a thought that comes to
Tell us more.
There's a thought that comes with
But
if you feel the need kusema bata meomoka, there's a notion you're saying. It's like I say Irauka is black but he can read.
Unajua kadeni umetoka wapi?
Who's
Wakadinali. Unajua umetoka wapi?
Simo.
Okay.
Ajoma.
No, but again, yenye mwelewi. The but is what ruins it. It's like ametoka umoja but ameomoka. What does kutoka umoja and kuomoka have to do with
Si bata momoka.
Look, it's just bad. The
Bad rap.
Yeah, it's just bad rap all through. Even
Kwa sherehe na form.
Ni kwa sherehe na form.
I mean some to form like they are just up na trio.
Na trio. Yeah, nah. Cuz even it's weird. Cuz even trio tried to sing.
Yeah.
It's like kill him say, oh, I didn't mind trios singing though, but kill him just stick to your lane.
I really appreciate like see it's not like it wasn't like the best rap but like I appreciated
That's why it's bad.
Maybe I appreciate that Ali rap.
It's fine, just the writing. My issue isn't the flow, because he can keep the flow. My issue isn't the delivery. It's the goda. It's just, no, it's
Something against
tax bracket.
no, it's the
Umeona nyota yako.
Unawanyang'anya. Nyota zao. It's the bat. The bat is not transit.
Watu wote wametegemea second moon.
No, the bat is not transit. It's like, ametoka umoja, bat ameomoka. Thematically, it was again, tying to what you said about how he described what the project is about. There was really no depth. I felt it was just a compilation of. I would have preferred if there were more depth to it, especially as a debut album. I did appreciate the versatility, but sometimes na feeling it kind of takes away from an album's. It takes something away from the album directionally.
It's something to mongelea.
Yeah, because I get you wanna try as much as possible to showcase your range, but if there's no string, that kind of because again with the emotions, because emotions go kila mahali, but something you're supposed to kind of be able to flow with wherever the waves or whatever the emotions take you, so because you go let you know to Wivu. I didn't find Wivu a strong enough follow-up after let you know, not just not just writing wise, but even like vocally I didn't think it was a strong enough follow-up. And then kutoka Wivu tunaenda Sherehe, so it's 2 love songs, and then Sherehe, and then Tonight,
Rumba drill,
and then Form, Sherehe type, and then Liar, tumerudi mapenzi, and Trust Issues, which kind of does tie into Liar.
And then after Trust Issues, now umeenda away,
and then away
regret,
then
left me.
Sinanoma, which I felt, as much as it is one, I think it's his biggest solo hit.
It is.
I didn't see where
it
fit into. I felt aliongeza just because of what it did, like numbers wise and fame wise, popularity wise. I felt like alieka. So just like how the album was put together, some of the writing, some of the some of the writing, especially in rap. Now here's the thing where I have an issue with the rap is when the writing is poor, when you're singing, we tend to be kinder because sometimes we focus on the vocal performance
or a melody.
When you're rapping, because rapping isn't necessarily melodious, it is about
kile unasema,
vile unaisema. So if vile unaisema isn't anything spectacular, I'm gonna focus on what you say, and if what you're saying is bad, then I'm gonna view the whole thing as just bad.
Na share sentiments zako on placement ya Sinanoma, maybe ilikuwa iffy, and then pia hiyo segment ya Tonight Form Liar hapo pia. Sherehe Tonight Liar, Sherehe Tonight Form hapo pia, the arrangement hapo kwa tatizo. How did you find the features? Was it good, bad?
The only weak feature for me, I know it's weird saying this, but the only weak feature for me was Trio.
This is the millers.
Upendi kunini? Upendi kuhanka shati kwa kamba ama kaduve kwa
kamba. buzz say
form
No, it's like again.
hiyo ni forte yake.
Yeah,
Hiyo ni
it's
forte
his
yake.
forte. I'm not saying he did like poorly or badly. It's just not. He's never really been. Yeah. What he does isn't really for me. So
for you,
So, but I think you and Acosta in a way were a standout.
Away chorus and then for trust issues ilikuwa na feeling.
Trust issues
ilikuwa but nilifind hizo lines za kuna wivu hata wizi nyamba P2
they were bit sass.
See, but because they were being sung, you can say it's a bit sass. If you were happy, you'd be like, "Sema tunadu."
But
You know it.
Costa alafu nilipenda vile nani vile kila mara anasema bei hali. Nilipenda hiyo flavor
Kwa sherehe.
aliekea. So for before useme your buds.
But I mean, I didn't mind the album most of it, other than the fact that you're too mentioned, so you know the emotions na really it's love heavy. Na kwanza after now the description of the album.
Yeah. You wanted to hear more about his financial woes.
Not financial, like just more about more
things.
Like because tunasema he is youth.
Journey through youth, yeah.
Journey through youth. Kwani like pia unaweza angalia through the lens of maybe youth yake ilikuwa imefeel watu na love.
Yeah, si mapenzi na sherehe.
Yeah, msema yeye anakula sherehe daily.
Mazi.
Speaking of sherehe, every time nikisikia nafikiria drill rumba.
Yeah. From the Soul Generation days.
Drill rumba nani?
Yeah, watenda really.
Yeah, that's their hit.
But that was inspired.
Unaongelea from your era.
Yeah.
So every time
That was
you see
inspired
him,
by
drill
the whole
rumba.
Soul Generation.
The difference ni for drill rumba. Papa yeye na kusikia sherehe. Every time my mind goes to drill. My mind goes to because in the Kelo Max and then it's a so fresh produced track. Every time.
Oh, and also the tags. Because this time it's even worse. Mentions
it's another hit again.
Yeah.
Like who said?
To get to decide. I call self-confidence.
Yeah, that's it, Joe.
Self-confidence.
Say it to claim it.
You're manifesting.
Yeah, manifesting. Wewe ulikuwa na an issue with wivu as a follow up after let you know. Kwangu place nilikuwa na an issue ilikuwa tonight vile inaanza hii delivery yake ya if you want to go out you can go sina ubaya.
But you know,
Only kuna ubaya.
I mean, and then the delivery was off, and then kama vile nilisema kuhusu bread na butter yakina bien who you be with easy banana impression is easy ni nini consideration. Easy my pigeon impression.
Consider. I mean, you're already doing the Afrobeat. You might as well also do the.
Might as well go the way.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal.
Then well, what we spoke kuhusu kwa Bien's album Alusa kwa form. I wish ingekuwa more collaborative. Uko towards the end na wish Tria ingekuwa kwa hiyo chorus ya mwisho more amangekuwa kwa hiyo chorus ya uko mwisho, and the song was louder than the other songs. Conspicuously so
mixing and
but specifically hapo. Then pia kuna more pia as far as to explore the vocal range techniques and nini, which also ties to writing in some ways how you do that. And then Kodong Clan you come na amia mju Kodong Clan,
come on man, wait.
Aona huyu si huyu mwenye yuko apendi watu na TikTok story ya Riza tambui but niko kwa conversation na two people. And kuhusu how so kwa Dong Clan, prove yourself.
Dong Clan ni Charisma, Watendawili, Okelo Max, Costa na Mordecai. So one else I'm missing. The six.
Ben Sol.
Oh no,
Ben Sol. That's why people know they're collaborating pamoja kwa and they have a show this month.
Yeah, they do.
So
and they're also working very close with So Fresh.
But that's good. Then they also perform a lot together. So the convo nimekuwa niki-have na pia the sentiment I felt nikiskiza ni wana sound the same. Their writing and their singing style, apart from Okelo Max.
Was this conversation
Okelo Max na Costa, but writing style and singing styles za Charisma, Ben Sol, Watendawili
is the one of the two people you're having a conversation with? Was it a lady? Because I had the same conversation with someone and they shared the same sentiment about how they all sound the same, partly because they work closer together and also they work with the same producer. So even apart from writing, even sound itself. Because right now we've reviewed Ben Sol's project and Charisma's, and most of the features are pretty much the same. Although Charisma Coca project, Ben Sol's. But yeah.
Any other sentiments?
Any other bad? Do you have an ugly?
It's not ugly for this album.
Do you have an ugly?
Sina ugly. Kuna tu comment. Kuna ugly?
No, I don't have an ugly.
So niko a comment from someone kuhusu the album that I wanted to share.
Then, is it good, bad?
You will let us know. And then pia
do we know them?
Yeah. For anyway, to establish a system, whether we'll do this again or
the good, bad, and ugly.
whether we'll do reviews again is
this
might be it. Yeah? So, but if
for another hiatus,
if we do this again, tutakuwa na nafasi ya kurusha sentiments kuhusu albums. So akamuuliza kuhusu, I'm curious about how you feel about. I'm curious though. Hey, wewe copyright. I'm curious though, how do you feel about artists who incorporate old tracks into their new bodies of work? Then akasema, I'm a fan of Sinanoma because petty is my cup of tea. Diabolical of Charisma, if you ask me. We endorse this kind of petty. Then akasema, Charisma is who he thinks he is musically. Then in parentheses, also I noticed Yoaya is credited, yes alikuwa, as a composer on a couple of tracks. Huyu ni mwingine, I like how he writes. Charisma really experimented with sound. If you've attended any of his live shows, you know there's always that raga set where he freestyles singing Maada Shiro with Kina Erosh and Victoria on stage. I feel like with Form featuring Trio, he experimented with that sound. Also made up kidogo kwa Form na pia Sherehe featuring Okelo Max. I've tasted this with To The Now featuring Jerai, and agree na you and I love when artists go out of their comfort zones. Then akasema, when it comes to production, writing, CG musicality, I'll leave that to Sana kwa Sana. FNNR, that's frigging news and reviews. I highly doubt they'll review this body of work, but we can hope. Right African, right Shehem, then close parentheses, and Steve. I'll leave that to Sana kwa Sana, FNNR, and Steve. That's also another music enthusiast, and you review projects and shows. Then akasema, I'm sure he will. To review because I like Charisma as an artist and my bias would be evident. But ndio hii, your hope, your optimism. And that is haya ni maoni ya Wamboi Karori. Yeah.
All right.